So here we have very interesting topic to talk about, which is merge, merge and append query. If you see under the home tab, we have on the right hand side we have merge query and the append query. So what are these, by the way? So let us understand it theoretically. So through this discussion, see, merging the queries is just like adding new column from other table. So you may have used a VLOOKUP in Excel, right? So just consider this as a VLOOKUP. Okay, so based on one common column, you wanna paste another column from the other table. So the other thing which is known as append query. So it's basically adding a new rule in the existing. You can create a new table altogether. Now we'll be talking about these two. We'll be understanding these two features. So first, let us talk about the append queries. So first, we'll be creating a table, and then we will be using merge query into that. Okay, so for the demo purpose, and we have a very relevant example with us. If you have noticed that the data that I have given you, the adventure works, you may have noticed that we have three cells file. So let me open it for you. See, we have three sales files with us. So I want you to first connect to them. Okay, so for this, first I will simply go to the Power Query, and we do not need to go into Power BI. So let's open our Power Query. Where it is? Here, the Power Query. Okay, so once we into the Power Query, go to the Get. So I hope you remember how to get the file. You just need to connect over here, go into the new source. So we have text or the CSV file. So that is our CSV file. We know this. So under the sales data, I have 2015 sales adventure work sales. Okay. So simply click on it. So again, the same tab will appear in front of us. So let me open it. Okay. So simply click on the OK. Simply yes, here. So we got here our sales data of 2015. So I have selected the sales data of 2015. So here over is just coming up. Let us come and would like to show you very interesting thing over here. If you are concentrating on each and everything that we have discussed so far, so it is showing you. Okay, so we have sales table in our Power Query editor. So this is sales data, right? So I already told you that this is our fact table, right? So because this is a sales, that means a transaction. So this transaction is our fact, that means it's already happened. So this sales data is our fact table. Okay, so we are going to change the name of this sales table, right? So already we are done with the dimension table. The same with our sales tables, we are doing the fact table. It's considering the fact table for our relationship purpose. The same thing, then I'll just simply write over here F, and I'll simply press the enter. So the name has been changed for the entire table. Okay. So what is the next step? I already told you that. So first is our order date. So we are going to check the data type, whether the data type is right or wrong. If something went wrong, we need to correct it, right? So the order date, yes, no, it should be date, right? It should be whole number, exactly. Oh no, it's a order date. It should be a date function. Here it's showing you the decimal, so you need to consider here the date. That means the calendar icon should be yes, they replace the current one, exactly. So the order date comes in in the proper order now. So next, check the order stock date, right? So next is order number. It's again you need to check it, right? So the order number is showing you the string. So is it a string? See, guys, under the stock date it should be a date, right? So you need to correct it again, date. Okay, so replace the current, right? So again, next is why it's showing the error to us. Let's understand, guys, why is this is happening. Let's check it out. Yes, in the last session we have discussed maybe my Power BI is went into the default setting. Let's check it out. So I already told you that we need to go into the option because our data is related with the US side, right? So go into the file tab, then again the option settings. Under that options we need to check the regional setting. If our regional setting is wrong, that's why this data type is not detecting by the software itself. Let's check it out. Under the regional setting, okay, we should have here the English US, right? So let's check it out where it is. English US, United States, right? So okay, and after that I just clicked on the refresh and see the order date has come in the proper way. The error has been gone from here. So we need to check for the each and every column. So product key is a whole number. Yes. Then now the data type is right, I guess. The customer key, it is a number, whole number. So territory key is a whole number. Order item, whole number. Order quantity, whole number. So always remember that you need to check after the loading the data. You need to check whether this data is in proper data type or not. Okay, if the software does not recognize the data, you need to check the region of data, that means the background of data. So we went into the options and we checked over there. Under the options we have the regional setting. Under that we selected the English US. So once we selected that, we come here on the Power Query editor and we clicked on the refresh button. So the data automatically corrected, right? Now the connect with the next file. Again go to the new source like TSV CSV file to 2016. Again open it. Okay, it's connecting. Okay, so here we have only OK option because we are in Power Query editor. If you load the data from the Power BI desktop, that means from the canvas, at that time you will get the different option, couple of options like transform or load. Here we are getting the OK option only. So we just need to click on OK. So we click. Okay, again we need to change the name of this file, right? The sales data is a fact table as we discussed, because these are the transaction data. It's happened already. So these are the facts. So the file name is changed. So now let's come to our favorite part. Like we need to check the data type. See, it's a calendar, order date, stock date, order number. The product key is whole number, customer key is whole number, then territory key, then order item and the order quantity. These all are the whole numbers. Now let's go to add the new file again, which we are left with the 2070. So let's add that file. The same process you need to follow. Guys, please follow, because whenever I'm going to whenever I'm doing this practical, you should do this practical. So if we do it together, so our visualization will be correct. So again we need to change the name. This is our fact table. So I'll simply write down F4 here and I'll just change the name. Again, what we need to do, data type. So calendar, string. Okay, so these are the whole numbers. Okay, pretty good. So guys, we have a 3 sales file over here. We could import these 3 files at a single time, but the purpose is that I want only one single file, sales file. So that's why we are loaded these 3 files, and now we are going to perform some operations like merge and append query over here. So how we can perform these operations? See, I'm at cells 2017 table. So how we are going to do that? Under the home tab, we have two options over there: append query and the merge query. If we clicked on the merge append query, we have two options: append queries and append queries as a new. See guys, what we are going to do, we are going to combine all these three files and we are going to generate a single query, that means single cells file among from these three different files. Okay, so see, we have two options over here. So currently I'm at the cells 2017. If I simply clicked on the append queries, it will add few more rows into this tab only, that means in 2017 tab. So I don't want that. See, so I simply clicked on this append query and append query as a new, because I am going to connect these three tables. So it will pop up one window. Let's wait. So see, here we can see concatenate rows from two tables into a single table. So how many tables we are going to connect? So we have three tables, right? So clicked on the three tables. So see that, so we already have the append 2017, because why the 17 is looking over here, because we already selected that table before clicking up, and select table and then we click. That's why this says 2017 appear over here. So we need the 2015, just click on 2015 and just press on add again 2016. Okay, so but I don't like the sequence of it, right? So I just want to keep it on proper sequence. So just simply click on this 2017 and go. I clicked on the move down arrow. So now, so better. Okay, pretty good. Now I simply click on OK. Right, it's generated a new column as a append one. So all these three column is appended in a single column. So I don't like the name of this table, so I simply make this F6. Yes. So let's check whether these three columns are combined or not. So we simply check by the checking the date. See, the earliest is 2015 and we know that this data is of 1.5 years. So let's check. So under the transform tab, we have one function like a date. So we'll check about the latest date, because earliest date it's already showing over here. So once we click on the latest date, it will gives you the idea of whether it is connected or not. Yes, 30/6 2017. Yes, it is connected with your data. That means all data is combined in your F, that is fact cells. This is what I was looking for. So now I'll just simply this cross and will come back now on our table, right? So this is the process of appending the query. I hope you got the idea. Let's talk about the merging the queries. That means, you know that we talked about the merging the query means what? Adding the new column. So merging the query, let's concentrate on the data. So what we have here, product key, right? Product key is here, but we don't have the product cost. What if we want to fetch the product cost? What we can do? So actually for the product cost, we need a one more table for like a product, right? So we have one more table, that is product. We did not connect with that product table. So let's connect with that product table. Okay. So simply go to sources, CSV. So I know that you know these guys. Where is the product? Okay. Let it this job. Okay. It's connected. Okay, it's loaded over here. So what it could be? So factor dimension, factor dimension, factor dimension. Yes, it's a dimension table because it's not a transaction, so it's a dimension table. Okay, so we are going to change the name. Just press the enter. Now let's check the data type. Okay, good to go, good to go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so Power BI is smart enough, so no need to worry about this. Okay, so let's see, guys. We have here product cost column. We are going to paste this column. Where? On the basis of what? On the basis of which common column? Here we have product key, which is already present in our app sales data, right? So these two columns are going to be a common column. On the basis of this column, we are going to fetch this product cost, right? Okay, let's start the operation now. So where we have to go? Under these, under where? Home tab, under that merge query. So merge query as a new or merge queries? No, I don't want to go with the merge query as a new. I want to go with the merge query. Simply I clicked on that. Okay, here the window popped up. So I just simply going to use the columns which I'm interested in. Okay, so let's select these columns. Guys, if you are an Excel user, you would notice that this is a visual lookup. So Power BI has a visual lookup. The Excel user very well know that what is a lookup. So this is a like our visual lookup, right? So guys, at the up you can see the product column because we clicked over here. So at the drop down we do not have any column on the table. So let's select the other table. Yup, sales. Okay, we do have a sales over here. So what is the common in between the sales table and the product key? Okay, so product key is the common, right? So I simply clicked on this. So see, you can see over here, select the same number of column from the both visible table to continue. I already selected the product key. So what is the next? See guys, if I clicked on this product key, something magical is going to happen. So let's see. Ding, ding. Is it done? Yes. So we good to go for check. See here we have a green check and the number of rows matches to the another table. We simply clicked on OK. See, we are not done yet, but yes, the D product is here and the table names are here. Table, 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 table. See, it fetched the entire table, so need not to worry. You simply need to click over here. If you click over here, so whichever the column you needed, you can select from this drop down. So where is our product cost? Here, just click on it, so you can get your product cost over here, right? So similarly, you can select the multiple columns from here, right? So same thing, right? Exactly. So what we have discussed so far, the merge query and the append query. So what is mean by append query? So append is nothing but when you are interested to adding a new row, that is append query. And what is a merge query? That is nothing but when you are interested in adding a new column, right? Thank you.